welcome to my week 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo vlog. So, I decided to share with you some footage of me actually writing on Easter, out in the backyard. I just really enjoyed my time in the backyard writing. I've been loving sitting on this covered patio at this picnic table writing. Last week it was in the rain, and this week, well, at least on Sunday, I was able to enjoy some beautiful sunshine. So, yeah, my writing, well, it's basically editing and then adding new scenes. That whole experience has been going pretty well. I have to say that my motivation to edit is not always the highest. I go through a little bit of like fits and spats, I guess. Is that even the correct term? I do not know. I just have to say that I have been cutting myself some slack during this whole shelter in place period, because I think it's important to, take care of your mental health, especially in times like these. So that's been one of my primary focuses. And then I've also been doing a bit of other hobbies, I would say. I've been trying to practice my Spanish. So Duolingo actually has this like stories feature now. So I've just been listening to and comprehending a bunch of these stories in Spanish, which has been really fun. And I've been trying to learn how to play the bass, just to fill the inner punk girl in me. I would love to write some angsty songs. I think that'd be super fun. So anyway, I don't have my focus 100% on editing my novel this month, even though it is Camp NaNoWriMo times. And in the past, I have been more focused on writing as the primary hobby. I've been allowing myself to kind of sway and also be able to enjoy like some TV and movies and stuff like that. So anyway, I have written and edited up through chapter 4, and so I'll be starting on chapter 5 coming up next editing session. I have been averaging about 2,000 words per chapter. So I'm quite behind on my goal of 40,000 words. So I've actually just pared it down to 20,000 words. And then I'll be, kind of in the trenches of the novel at that point. And then I'll, I think, be in it enough to keep on going at the similar pace. So funnily enough, I actually find that kind of reading and writing this novel while in this editing process has been just a great escape and just a great way for me to envision not being trapped in my house. So yeah, I wrote a passage earlier today and I was like, oh wow, what it would be like to be somewhere else, not like on lockdown, basically. So the newest breakthrough that I've had with this novel is to be more true to my character. I think I need to change a certain element of the inciting incident, which will definitely have repercussions later in the novel. Towards the climax, things will definitely have to be a little bit different, a little bit more complicated and rearranged. So I'm preparing myself for that, but I really do think it's the right thing to do to have this story be more true to itself. So I'm a little bit dreading it because it does give me quite a lot of work to do. Later. But I think the next thing that I will be writing is this chapter 5, which will be like my inciting incident, really, really pulling through and changing something somewhat important. It's interesting because the like ramifications of this change don't fully come to light until the climax of the novel. So I really hope that by then I'll have it all clear in my mind of what I will be doing. But yeah, for now, I just know that it's the right thing to do, and I don't really know how I'm going to get everything working properly when I actually do need to get to that climax. Something that's like a little bit different to me from actually doing a draft or first draft of a novel when doing an editing pass is actually how much more involved it is in terms of I feel like I need like quite an extensive amount of time for me to be able to settle into the piece, to be able to do some edits, and then to get into the flow of how I want to shape the scene or what scenes I want to add or like how to best have that scene suit the piece. It's more something that I would like to do knowing I have a lot of dedicated time to it, which is why I've been working a lot more on editing on the weekends compared to the weekdays when I feel a little bit more rushed. Because after work, I like to do a bit of gardening, I play with my dog, I have dinner, and then after that would be like the time to do editing. And it feels like there's some sort of time pressure that I can't get deep enough into the work to really make that time count. And that's something that I've found completely different from drafting, where drafting you can kind of just jump into it. At least for me, you can kind of jump into it and get words out quickly. I've found editing a little bit more involved in time in one sitting. So anyway, that's my update for this week. I hope all of you are doing well and staying healthy. And you can let me know what you've been doing besides Camp NaNoWriMo if you are participating, or just let me know some hobby that you've either picked up or dedicated time to during this era of COVID-19. All right, I hope you have a good day and goodbye.